This weekend vlog, we're going to tell you lots about the auction that we've sorted for Stevie Spit, more of that later, sorting. And some other stuff. Let's go. Hi Bob.
Hi Bob.
Alright, first off, I want to say thanks to Dave and Angela, who always supported us with any charity initiative that we've been doing or fundraising initiative. We're doing a sponsored walk. If you didn't know, the sponsored walk, we'll put the poster up here, but the sponsored walk is...
It's in October, so there's quite a long time left for that, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to join in...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can come and join us on the sponsored walk if you want to. 100% you can.
And that's for San Jose Obrero Orphanage.
It's not a long sponsored walk.
No, it's about 4 kilometres. Yeah. We did it last time. If you look somewhere, you'll see a link.
Yeah, and that was the only plan for a charity event until last weekend.
Which, if you look in the back catalogue, you'll see we mentioned about Stevie Spit. Now, Stevie Spit is not in a good way. Stage 4 cancer. He started chemo. He's lost, how much did she say?
3 stone.
3 stone, and this is in no time at all, bless him. We are doing... as in Brits living in Spain are doing, arranging a benefit auction for Stevie. We're in contact with Eileen, which is Nanny McPhee, so it's all kosher, above board. They're aware of it. Hopefully Nanny McPhee will turn up. It's going to be on the 15th of August, potentially starting at 6 o'clock at Oasis San Louis. We'll put the poster there. Look in the description. In the description, there will be details of the companies that have been helping us with auction lots. Helen's done a lot of work on this.
Yeah, we've got quite a few really good auction lots already. If anybody wants to bid on a lot before the auction actually happens, then by all means get in touch with us and put your bid in.
We will put, if you look here, there's a QR code, so if you're watching on TV, you can click with your phone. QR code will take you straight through to the webpage of ours that's got a list of all the lots that's going to be available. There'll be a raffle as well, and we've got some special guests coming that I can't tell you anything about. What I will say is, we're dealing with the council, thanks to our contact at the council and the Royal British Legion, Torrevieja branch, for helping us with this. There will be a licence in place. If anybody nearby decides to want to phone up and complain to the police, even though we'll have a licence in place, then...
Shame on you, that's all I can say.
Sort your heads out.
Because it's for a good cause. When we have outdoor events at Oasis, and it's always for charity, someone always, even though we've got licences, always rings the police to us, and the police come out
and it wastes their time
and upset everyone. Well, if you do it for this occasion, shame on you. That's all I can say.
But if you can help, thanks. If you want to give donations, there's a GoFundMe link which goes straight to them, not to us, straight to them. All monies raised on the night will be going direct. Hopefully, you know, we'll get proof that we've done it.
Yeah, we're not charging an entrance, but we are asking a donation to enter, and we're also saying please come with lots and lots of cash, because there are lots and lots of lots to bid on. And we'll also be coming around every time you go to the bar for your change to put into the charity bucket.
Bear in mind, Stevie in the past has raised over €100,000, not just for local charities and good causes, also for Red Cross. There's a whole list. We'll start to spiel them across the thing.
The Samaritans.
He's patron of the Samaritans in Spain.
He's an absolute darling. I don't know what else to say about him.
Bob's struggling with the allotment. It's too hot. Everything's dying off. What we have got, and we mentioned this last time, is we've got more chilies. So we've got jalapenos and I don't know if these are California Reapers or Scorpions. They look painful. And we've got a couple of cucumbers. But today, it's Saturday after all, we went to Mercadona in Torrevieja near the bus station. We've done it loads of times. We didn't film it, you know. But across the road from that is the Chinese supermarket. We spent another €40 on a couple of carry bags worth of stuff, as we do. But next to it is a market. We will go back and cover the market in the future. The market's been open a while, but it's not a market like you would expect. It's more like a street food market, or a trendy kind of place, I would say. Anyway, we had some Georgian food, actually, and we'll put the footage in now so you can see what we had, but it was great. We're going back. I wasn't going to film anything, but I am. Where it's like a little market, stroke food market, stroke street food, whatever you want to call it, next to the main Mercadona, which is across the road from the bus station, and near the Chinese supermarket, which is where we're going as well. We're sat in a place that does Georgian food, which is very similar to the Ukrainian food that we used to get at the market. If you look here, we'll put that one in. But it looks interesting, and the smells here while we're sat down is fantastic. These are called kinkali. One is a dumpling full of meat and coriander, wrapped in a wheat flour dough and Georgian spices. The other is filled with potatoes, dill, mozzarella and feta cheese. And there's my hand to give you an idea on the size. They smell really good, actually.
So that's the meat one. It's absolutely full with like a big meatball. They've got a right pinch of coriander, they're lovely.
Nice.
And look at that. That's just come again. Look at the size of my hand. It's huge. That's the pasty.
Yeah, this is the potatoes, dill,
and mozzarella and feta. Yeah, I'm not so fond of them ones. The other ones are a lot nicer. There's a lot of thick pastry on them.
Smells nice. I'm like you. I prefer the meat ones, but I do like the
100% prefer the meat
fennel
ones. Yeah.
My God, look at the cheese pull on that. So that's cacciapuri, puff pastry, with a traditional Georgian cheese, butter and spinach.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Is it really hot?
No, not. It's hot, but not really hot.
But not got the fennel in it?
No, that would be nice with fennel in it.
It looks, I mean, it's golden in colour. See that? Melty cheese goodness.
It's very buttery.
Really buttery. But the fennel has lifted it a little bit.
Yeah.
So they're actually made here by hand, which is great. The smell of barbecue in that place was fantastic, and there were quite a few vendors that were selling barbecued food. But we also saw some different types of kebabs as opposed to doner kebabs, which is the doner meat or the chicken meat that you normally get. They look like shashliks and shish. So we will go back at some point and probably go around a few of the stalls and try a few of the different offerings that there are there. Look at this. What have you decided we're having for tea tonight?
We're having
Boss.
lasagna, but a little bit different.
And how's it different?
Well, I'm going to do the normal bolognese as I normally would, but I'm also adding some little sausage balls into it and a little bit of black pudding, just to give it a bit of a different flavour. So I'm just frying off some little sausage balls now. The
sausage meat is Lincolnshire.
The Lincolnshire sausages from the chop shop.
From the chop shop. Thanks to the chop shop, by the way, they gave us something that we can use as a raffle prize for the auction, but that's another story. So as well as the little sausage bits going in, what else are you putting in?
I'm going to put some black pudding in it as well.
Now, this is the Spanish black pudding from Mercadona, not the one with rice, the one with onions.
Yes. So it'll probably disintegrate really into the pasta sauce.
There's a new shop opened in Los Montesinos, fruit and veg shop that's opened. I've got some of the big purpley kind of garlic from there last week. And then the main meat's going to be mince. This is trial and error.
It looks black on the bottom, but that's because it's just had black pudding in there.
Which didn't
out of the
go.
Well, it's gone moshe, but that's just going to mix in now. I'm just going to mix it in instead.
Also in there, Helen's used some of the homemade olive oil.
Homemade from Alex's granny and granddad's olive trees, actually.
And then it's also got homegrown garlic, homegrown chilies, and
homegrown basil and homegrown rosemary in it. And peppercorns, which weren't homegrown. Veggies have just not done very well this year, have they?
I think it's just gone too hot very quickly.
It's gone very hot very quick. I mean, it's that hot. We're inside, we've got 2 air conditioning units on, we've got fans on, we've got air coolers on. It's just ridiculous.
So make sure it's going to be a hot one this week. So when this video comes out, which is possibly going to be Thursday, hopefully, fingers crossed, it's still going to be hot, still going to be a heat wave. We're still hitting between mid-30s easily. Keep hydrated, keep out the sun as well, because it ain't good for you.
It's not. It gave me skin cancer, and I don't even go in the sun, so just beware.
Other thing I want to say is, happy birthday, Paul, expat Paul, Paul G Food Reviews, whatever he calls himself now. Actually, he might even change his name again. Thinking about it, it's his birthday, so happy birthday, Paul.
Yeah,
go watch his channel.
Birthday, Paul.
Go watch his channel. Also, new channel for you guys to watch, which we gave to the members on a members only video, is Yaz from The Stranger Couple and The Cages. They've started a new channel purely on basically places to eat and drink in the Costa Blanca and Orihuela Costa. Most of it's been Orihuela Costa.
Yeah, and the video quality, the footage that they get is absolutely stunning. Really nice quality.
That is the Salty Pixie Vlogs. And also, thanks Yaz, because Yaz has donated 4 weeks, which is 4 lessons, beginners
course to guitar playing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We never script this, obviously, but we can sort each other out usually.
And I mean, we've got some really diverse auction lots. We've got a full course of online Spanish lessons donated by James Spanish School.
€250.
225 euros.
225. Sorry.
We've got a not cosmetic surgery, but a cosmetic treatment voucher from LA Clinic for 350, which I might be bidding on myself because I'm getting ready for a bit of wrinkle fillers, I think. I've never had it before, but who knows, maybe I'll give it a go.
Yeah, we've got quite a few hair and beauty salons donating facials, cut and blow dries, etc, etc. There's quite a few of those,
we
which are really appreciated.
We shouldn't really say what we've got.
Well, we're just going to give you an idea.
Because we're going to miss some people out.
Like I said, there's a link to the full description and the QR code.
We've got 2 tickets to a home game to watch Elche City play football, plus transport, courtesy of Euro Tour Guide. Thank you, David and Jess.
We've got vouchers from David's Coaches.
Yeah.
We've also got menu del dias or meals at places like Grand China.
Gone,
yeah.
Guess who'll be bidding on that one?
Bar Quick.
Yeah, that's a great menu del dia.
Casamia.
Yeah. Mia Flanagan have donated 2 vouchers.
Mia Flanagan's. We're going to come and see you guys soon, but yeah.
What else have we got? We've got a big game fishing experience of
voucher.
A 350 euro voucher for that. And we've also, I've just heard you
can say about it, because if it doesn't happen, which I think it will.
We've got a voucher also for a catamaran trip for 2 people. It's a 2-hour trip. It includes snacks, but they only function until the middle of September. So that's one that's going to have to be taken quickly and when they've got availability. And
there will be a few others that's going to turn up very, very quickly that will need to be used possibly by September. So there'll only be a 2-week window for their use.
Yes,
I can't really say what they are yet.
Because we've not got them yet. But we've got some other ones that are for establishments that might not be functioning in autumn and winter time.
Yes.
But we can't say that yet because that's not confirmed yet.
But by the time you guys see this, it might be.
Yeah.
So keep an eye on the description and keep an eye on, like I said, the QR code takes you through to everything that's available. Some things will be auction lots, some things will be raffle prizes. We are doing a raffle on the night. And also there's a voucher from Carident Dentist, which is our dentist actually.
For a check-up and a clean. Oh, signed, some postcards that are actually signed by Michael Schumacher.
Some Formula 1 postcards,
They're original. We're giving from Oasis San Luis a pool pass for 4 people and €20 towards food, and then from Casas España we're going to do a year's subscription to Disney Plus and a year's subscription to Netflix, so whichever people might prefer.
Between the Lakes, thanks guys, they're going to be doing
a drone shot.
If you're local in this area, they will do a drone shot of your property, etc. And
as long as there are no restrictions on flying where you are.
Yes. Also, Mountain View Farm, thanks guys.
Yeah, they've donated 4 weeks, which is 4 boxes of fresh vegetables from their farm delivered, which is a great. We might even go for that ourselves. Bagua Tattoo, donating a voucher for a tattoo or towards a tattoo. Venture Fleet, which is a garage in Los Montesinos.
Cheers, guys.
A regas for a car air conditioning unit.
Now, there's a reason for that kind of ish. Is back in 2019, I think it was January 2019, give or take, we did a charity auction for somebody that works for Venture Fleet. Helen knows them from back in works at where we're from. Her daughter, Millie, needed a spinal operation. With Stevie's help, we did an auction back then and raised €4,208.
€4,208 were raised towards Millie's operation.
So this is why we're doing this for Stevie, because he's done so much for others, okay?
Including us.
Yes.
With that, yeah.
apologies, because this is a lot of about what we're doing and everything else. If we can't do with our hobby for good, it's not a business, might as well not do it.
And also, I want to apologise, because it might feel like we're always asking you for money as well, but that's because we're always doing something for charity. And you are the avenue for us to be able to spread that word, and ask. So we 100% understand that lots of people are not in a position to be able to give a donation,
which is fine.
Absolutely fine. Just by watching and sharing, maybe that helps a tremendous amount. But for those of you that would like to donate or help or buy a lot or whatever, then that's great too. So sorry.
Bid on a lot as well.
Yeah, bid on a lot. Yeah, and also don't give us a donation for the sponsored walk, because again, I'm sorry, we're asking for money for charity now and again in October, and then I dare say again we'll be asking for shoe boxes for the orphanage at Christmas. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, I mean, we've managed to go all the way through, halfway through the year before we've asked anybody for anything. I think that's, we were trying to avoid doing that this year, kind of.
Yeah, because we are conscious that we are asking often, and I know it makes some people feel uncomfortable, and I'm sorry if that does, but you don't need to feel uncomfortable, because it's certainly not obligatory. And
enough waffle.
Yeah.
What you can do to help is like the video, share the video with your friends on social media, and drop us a comment. Leave us a comment, tell us what you think. That all helps.
And if you're not subscribed, because people do watch, a lot of people do watch that have not actually subscribed to the channel, please subscribe as well, because it's free and it will not cause any damage to you. Some people think that if they subscribe,
Google gets your telephone number and everything else. Listen, if they want it, they'll have already got it anyway. This auction is being organised by Brits living in Spain. Basically, myself and Helen. It's not anybody else, it's just us that's doing it. Yeah. In case anybody wondered.
Yeah, it's not through any company or anything.
We'd like to thank the Oasis though for being able to use the facilities there.
Yes.
In there now is the mince, some homegrown tomatoes that were blitzed a while back.
Yeah, and cut and roasted.
Yeah, hendos.
This hendo, some tomato frite, bit of mustard, bit of horseradish, bit of wine. I've put some basil, some oregano, and some parsley in it, and a little bit of eneldo, just to give it a try.
Fennel.
Mhm.
Yeah. Fennel's it's a new favourite herb. Yeah, I love herbs. I love aromatics.
And I'm going to grate lots of garlic into it, and then I'm going to add. The black pudding looks horrible because it broke up. I'm going to add the sausage, little round bits of sausage into it, and the black pudding, and leave it to bubble for a little while.
If you could smell this now.
Yeah, we ought to try and invent smell-o-vision.
Maybe patent it, unless it's already been patented. Although, if memory serves, there was an experiment type thing, maybe in the 80s or 90s, and I seem to think Noel Edmonds had something to do with this. And they did it on one of his Saturday night takeaway, not Saturday night takeaway.
Swap shot? I don't know.
No, the house.
Mr. Blobby.
Yes. On one of Noel Edmonds' Saturday night shows, there was a bit of a thing that they did, whereby in the radio times it will have been, they got a bit of paper, you can get scratch and sniff papers. Yeah. So it was like at a certain point in time they would say scratch this, and you get the smell of whatever it was they were doing. Leave a comment if you remember that, because my head's just going. I
don't remember that.
Helen's gonna make a white sauce, not from a packet, but
from scratch. I always make my white sauce from scratch.
Ingredients are
butter, flour, milk, salt and pepper. So first of all you make a roux. A roux is where you melt butter, mix flour into it while it's on the heat, and then you let it down with milk so that it goes nice and smooth, and a bit of salt and pepper, thickens up, white sauce, a presto. Easy. And to make cheese sauce you just dump a bit of cheese in it, and I also put a bit of mustard in my cheese sauce as well. I don't measure anything out now, I just put lumps in and spoonsful in and keep going until it looks alright.
This will be a little bit noisy now, I think. We've got the fan on the floor behind. Also, there's a little machine that I bought from Lidl, which was like €12, and I thought, it ain't going to be any good, but it's worth a try. It's actually basically a fan, but it's got a water reservoir that you can put ice in, so it's got ice and water in, various speeds. It's got mood lights on it and stuff, which I ain't interested in. But what is interesting is it works off of a USB-C, which means I'm powering it off a battery pack, not pulling on the electric, and we can use it anywhere. That's the idea of the size. Whether they've still got any left or not, I have no idea. They're alright. If it were any more than €12, probably wouldn't be worth it. Trouble is, my bedroom gets so hot. Hey ladies. No, that's the dogs. Helen's going to try and ration Bob. Watch this.
I've got a spoon out for him, but he's found one. He's found one that I'm
That's a spoon one, that's a flour one.
That's what I'm making mine.
That's you've been told, Bobber. Let us know how you make your lasagna, if you make your own or if you buy it pre-made from the supermarket.
Or if you dolmio it, or whatever it's called these days. That's
Ragu.
Ragu, yeah. When we first started cooking spaghetti bolognese and things, we always used...
Is this you when you were back in England sort of thing?
Well, when I were like a young teenager, we used to use ragu and dolmio and things like that to make our pasta with.
Don't forget, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram. Actually, down here is one of the pups.
Coco. Whenever I do cheese...
Oh, she's got it on here.
Whenever I do cheese, she hangs around my feet.
It's not all of them. It's all of them, sorry.
Is it? Because they know that I'm going to knock the cheese onto the floor.
Yeah, all of them love the cheese. It's
they
like
do,
the salads.
Right, I need to put this. It's too heavy. You're going to have to put that, don't drop it, into the oven.
But there's...
Just push it in, that's fine.
Tell people what you're doing.
Garlic bread.
Bread cobs from Mercadona. 11 for...
€1.10, I think they are, for 11 cobs. And they're lovely. Really nice. They feel fresh baked. But they're actually out of the freezer, I think.
Yeah.
Surprisingly. But they do make really nice garlic bread. Really nice.
They're nice cobs,
and
actually.
Then in fact, I can take that out now because I don't need that. I've got loads of garlic in there and some butter. That's it.
Okay, last off, one thing I forgot to mention. We're having another YouTubers meetup. If you look here, you'll see the poster. This time it's for Mike and Yvonne's 4th YouTube anniversary. Same location as last time, Oasis San Luis. It's going to be on Saturday the 28th of September, 3 o'clock. If you come in, let us know, leave a comment. There'll be a QR code where you'll be able to find what's going on, etc. I would have thought. We've got Mike and Yvonne between the legs, obviously. Us Brits living in Spain. Salty Pixie Vlogs. Millie Moments. Tales from the Cave Side. All About Spain with Barry Haler. Rambling Irishman. Steve, thank you. Full details will be, you can see the poster here. If you want to come, it's free admission. Come along, chew the fat. We're not buying you drinks, but by the time you guys get to see us at that event, we might even hit 5,000 subscribers. Thanks a lot. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell if you've enjoyed it. And we'll catch you in the next one. Adios. Crazy pups. Thank you. Well, yeah, crazy pup.